All right, let's go, y'all. Link here, and let's go for another daily LeetCode question. Question 2014. Longest subsequence repeated k times. A hard one, so let's see how this one goes. 2014.py, let's see. All right, so we have a string in integer. Longest subsequence repeated k times. Okay, if you give, I think I can kind of like imagine how this one will go. You're given a string s of length n and an integer k. You're tasked to find the longest subsequent repeated k times in string s. The subsequence is okay. Delete. A subsequence is repeated k times in the string s if is a sequence of s. Okay. Whereas times k represents the string considered by compiling. Okay. For example, with BABA is repeated two times in the string. Yep. So we have B A. Oh, so it doesn't have to be continuous. So we have B B A B B A. Okay. Yeah. So we have so B B A repeat two times because we have B B and then A and then B B A right here. Yeah, that makes sense because the string we're going to shoot it back on B B A two times. The string is okay. Yep. Oh, we can also yeah, B B A. Oh, but we can't use. Okay, B A B B A. Okay, okay. To reduce the sample B repeated. Okay, return the longest subsequent repeated k times in string S. If multiple such sequences are found, return the lexicographic larger than one. If there is no such array, return the name string. Okay, so for example, we have LeetCode. Let's LeetCode, and then we have LET. Type ET. Uh, wait, which is this one? ET? Oh, ETE. Okay. So let is the lexicographically largest one. Okay. Okay. Looks pretty hard to me, to be honest. Whenever I see like longest subsequence with strings, let's see. Okay, so one, I think we can try. Let's think about like the brute force approach, see how what's the time complexity of that. Because I mean, if the time complexity of the brute force approach is exponential, then we can do better by doing uh n squared, right? Highly doubt that I'm gonna be able to do linear in this case. Let me think. Let's lead code. Okay. So I mean I think let me take a screenshot of this and then we can whiteboard. I think my main idea was like how can we break this down into sub-problems? Because, okay, so what's answer for this one? I mean, I'm starting over here on the left, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference starting from the left or from the right in this case. So let's say we start with this one. What's the answer for this subplot problem? So for this one, it's going to be L, right? Just the element itself. And then on this one, I can either oh, okay, so what's the answer for this problem? It's just L. But we have to think that for the whole thing, the whole string is also an answer, right? To the problem. So let's see. How would I do this one? I almost missed that. We have this K. I was ignoring completely this K right here. Okay, so we do have to repeat K times. Okay, so this is not an answer. This is not an answer. Yeah, yeah. And then okay, so okay. So what? I think we can have like a pointer right here, right? And then we have to wait. Okay, so this is not an answer. This is not an answer. That's not an answer. But at each point, we can have a subsequence starting at that position, right? Yes. At each position, we can have a subsequence that start at that specific position. So we can have a subsequence that start with E, which is this case, yeah. So I think that would be n squared because for this one, let's let's consider we start right here, and then we'll go ET S. Hmm, yeah, let's see. LET LE. How would I know to ignore this S? How would I know to ignore this S right now? I'll go LET. Ooh, let's see. Maybe is there like a prefix approach I can use here? I don't think so. Mm, maybe that is a n squared approach. I'd say. Okay, so how about we do a 2D dynamic programming approach? So what I mean by that is, okay, so let's see. Uh, I would have oops, let me write this down. I think it's easier. So LETS LEETCODE. Let's make this a little bigger. Okay. Then we would have uh, oh, it's kind of like the table, right? Let me actually get this down. I think I can do. There you go. Okay, so that's one, and then we can copy and paste this a couple of times. Here you go. Put it in as well. Okay, and then oops, and then what we want? We want each letter. I think what we can do here is so into the dynamic programming, uh, each cell is a subproblem, right? So what we can do here is that we're gonna have what is the length of this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we have something like this. Um, okay, let me make it a little smaller. Okay, and then we would have the cells right here. So here we got one. Oops, oops. Oh my God, let me copy paste this thing. Can I select? Oops, okay, no. Okay, paste this down. So what would be the so each cell is a subproblem, right? And uh so each cell is a subproblem. So what does that subproblem mean to us? So it would be what is the answer for the subproblem with a subsequence starting at this letter with this length. So if it's one, we're gonna do one L, and then this is not this is not this is not this is two. No, no, no. Okay, so L repeats 2 times. And then for E, yeah, this is all one. No, no, this is all the count of L, count of E, count of T, count of S, but to the right side of it, right? Yes, it's not the whole thing. Okay, and then let's see. So this is L. This is we can count number of L's. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna count this thing now. Mm, that would be n squared just to count that. Let's see if there is any other way to build this table. So what's the answer for? I think that's valid actually. Of size one would be this L, this E, this T, this S, this L, this E, this E, this T. For two, I wonder if I can just go through once through the whole thing in squared. So for two, that would be LE, and then I need to find LE, and that's it, that's two. Um, maybe that's bottom bottom up maybe. Oh, okay, so let's see. What if we start from here, right? Oh no, we start from here. Oh no, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we have to start from here, from the bottom. Let me get this. There you go. We need to start from the bottom. Yep. Um, so what's the answer for this problem? Maybe it's the opposite actually. Now that I'm thinking, so it's, I mean, in this case, we would have, oh, what's the answer of the longest substring of size 12 that starts right here? This is, yeah, I'm not sure, but I think this is 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, that's 1. And then what's this now? Uh, this is, I think I have the wrong side, honestly, but this is, what's the longest of size 1 started from here? That's 1. Then everything down here is 0. Maybe I have this in the wrong. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so let's at each point. So this is 1. Hmm, that's the hard part too. Maybe this. Let me get rid of this. Let's see if we can. Maybe that. Yeah, this is. I think this is 0. Oh, okay. So this should be 1 and then 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. And then we would. Oh my God, those zeros down here are ugly. But okay. Okay, so this is 0. We have this 1, and then we have this 1. Okay. Now we're gonna start from here. DE. I think this is actually. I think I have this in the wrong order. The 1 to 12. Because like D, this is always. Okay, so let's see. If the size of this substring is less than this, then we just, I mean, that's gonna be 0. The whole thing will be 0. Whole thing will be. Mm, Okay, so this whole thing will be 0 up into here, right? In here we have 2, and then this will be. I think I have it the opposite way, honestly. Let me get rid of this. Can I? Is that oh, okay? Oh my God, it's gonna be tough. I don't think this works, right? Oh, it does. No way. Love TL draw. Okay, there you go. Oops, it's not what I wanted. Okay, good. Did I wait? Did I change anything? Oh, I didn't. Wait, what? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Wait. Oh, I didn't. I thought I did. Okay, I'll have to write this down again anyway. So now I put the options of 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I think we 0 is also, oops, 0 is also an answer, right? But we can deal with that later. Oops. There you go. Okay. Not the best one, but oh my gosh. What? Okay, that's good. So what's the answer for this one? Mm, This is 0. This is 1. Now this is 1, 2, boom, maybe 2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2. Now, why? Let me read this one again. So why E itself is, wait, is K is repeated? K, oh, K times, okay. So I can't have 4 right here. Because this one we're, yeah. So this is 4. This is 1. This is 1. 1, 2, 3. That goes to 3. That goes to 2. That goes to 1, 1, 1, 1, right? T code, yep. Okay. Now here, that's going to be what? That's going to be the, we can have 1 is the max. Okay, so if D, mm, yeah, it's going to be D. Oh, this is hard. I may not need this 2D array, but mm, yeah. Now that I think I'm going to the wrong path here. So like in this case, what's the longest of size 2? That is equal to 1. Now what about here? Here is the size 2. That is 2 equals to 1. Let's see. C is to 1. Decode. This is to 1. Nothing repeats. Now this is uh this is 2 because we have E. This is 3 because we have E. This is this is still 3 because we have E. What about here? This is, we don't have to go up to, yeah, because we need to repeat exactly K time is repeat K time. Okay, so this is S. This is not actually an N squared, right? This is N times K, but no. And oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, because of the length of the thing. Okay, and we might not need to go all the way to 12. So this is so okay. So we need, okay. So this is 3. This is still the E. This, oh, but we, oh, do we want? Yeah, let me go. Let me hold this idea for a second. Let's see. Oh my God. Oh, I just read the whole thing. Oh, okay. Okay, let me copy and paste this down. Okay, so let's see now we are here. What's the longest? What's the answer for this problem? That's going to be What is the longest subsequence that repeats exactly k times? This is the answer of this is 0. This is 0. This is 0. This is 0. We need k times, right? So this is 0. Oh, it has to be k times. Okay. Now this is 2. How do I know it's 2? I don't. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Hmm. Oh my God, it's hard. Uh, hmm. So maybe I want to that's the problem, right? It's exactly 8 times. Let's see. Okay, so this is, let me go back to here. Can I, oops, I can't. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Where's my, is that what I had? Oh yeah, yeah, because, mm, I had the opposite. I don't know what happened. But I want, okay, that's it. So E, when exactly K time, but we don't want to go over K time, so that's why it's important to have. Okay, so I think we can actually do 12. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let's increase this size. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. So this is, yeah, this would be 0, 0, 0, 0. I'll just put like this for 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, and this would be exactly size 1. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 4, 2. Oops, yeah. Okay. Now of size 2. Size 2, this is 1. Exactly size 2, right? This is we can either form one with myself here. So this is 1 plus 0, or we can do me with that one. So me with that one and then that one. So this is 1. I still here, just still your 1. Okay, yeah, everything. Is there any, oh, if this, at this one, to be different. So let's see. So this is T1 E of size 2. So yeah, this is 1 E. Okay, so this is still 1. Yep, this is 1. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We need L right here. Oh, okay, hey. So this is 1. Now this one, this is size 2. So now we have TE, TE. Oh my gosh, I have no idea. I have no idea how this one. Yeah, I have no idea. This is not gonna work, I think. Now, how about okay, so we grab E, we want exactly K times. So to grab E, we grab D. We haven't found an answer yet. So no, no, no. So T is the first answer that we have, right? T. So in this case, it will be T. So T, T. That's the first answer we have. Okay. So in this case, how do I know? So I'll probably check with S, L, E. Uh, yeah, I have no idea. I don't think this works. I don't think this works. I think I went to the wrong idea. Uh, let, like, how do I know once I get here? I mean, I would have to check all the possibles. But the problem here is that we don't have to be, it doesn't have to be continuous, right? We have let here and we have LE and then T here. This is hard. Maybe, and then we can't even use count here because, okay, so let's say we have LET, and then do we have how many LE and T we have over here? But the problem here is that what if we have TEL later? This will count as a substring, but it's not, right? So mm, maybe we go to L, and the problem here is that okay, so what if we do we do L? Okay, so let's see. So we do L and we check if L is the answer. So we have L right here, that's two. Okay, now we try LE. And then LE, we have LE right here, which is an answer as well. Now we try LET. LET, we have L, E, but we can also have like LET, right? Yeah. We just have to find L, then find the E, and then find the T, then find the L, find the E, find the T. Okay. And then we will try like LETS. Is that recursion with caching? Because at each point, I haven't done this question before. Yeah, okay. So at each point, we can either choose the answer. Hmm. Okay, so at each point, we can choose this letter to be the start of the answer, or we can continue with the previous one. And then if we want to continue the previous one, okay, so let's see. Let's say we have accumulator, right? So we have LE. Now we can either stop here and then start checking. We can continue and grab the next one, which is the current one, which is E, which is T. or we can start T as a new one, right? So let's see, we have L. We can either go LET, oops, LE. Oh, but we can have, oh my gosh, so we can have LT as well. Can read an answer. Yeah, I'm totally lost right now after that. Uh, yeah, I'm totally lost right now. Let's take a look at some hints. Maybe that will help. Let's see, I wonder what people think about this one. Yeah, let's see. I mean, the acceptance rate is actually pretty high, so I don't know. The length of the longest subsequence does not need n divided by k. Yes, yes, yes. Find the characters that could be included in the potential answer. A character occurring more than or equal to k times can be used in the answer up. Wait, yeah, that I mean that's right. So if the sequence is repeated k times, then the answer, the substring must be of size and divided by k at most. Wait, yeah, yeah, yeah. So we can go for. I mean, I don't think that helps a lot because then we can check less options, right? Find the characters that could be included in the potential answer. A character growing more than or equal to k times can be used in the answer up to count of that character divided by k times. Try all possible candidates in reverse lexicographic order and check the string for the subsequence condition. Don't think I got. Find the characters that could be included in the potential answer. A character occurring more than or equal to k times can be used in the answer up to count of the character divided by k. A character occurring more than or equal to k times, okay, can be used in the answer up to count of the character divided by k times. Yeah. Mm, okay. Try all possible candidates in the reverse left order and check the string for the subsequence condition. Mm, don't think I understood that. Find the character that could be okay. So let's say we have E repeat in this case, right? We have E repeated once, twice, four times, right? Oh, let's see. Okay. So that cannot be part. This is not the answer then, but it can be used in an answer up to count of the character, which is 4 divided by k, which is 2. Oh, that's right. We can use e up to two times, yeah. Hmm. So we can use e up to two times. For t, we have one, two. Wait, so we have two t's, and then we can use them up to But what if E is not like here? Like let's say we had LEETSLET. Oh, that's also an answer. Oops. Okay, so what if we had like EELTSLEET? Oh, I think I have more. Oh, I have four. Yeah. COD. Oh, COD. Right. I would have four, but then LT, LT. Huh. Okay, so for the characters that repeat up to or wait, what? Okay, so the layer. Okay, a character occurring more than or equal to k times can be used up to count of the character divided by k times. Yes. Yes, okay. Try all possible candidates in reverse xref order and check the string for the subsequence condition. Okay, so I have no idea how to do this question now. Hmm. Yeah, it's time to look at the solution. Initialize a queue with an empty string. For each level, subsequence length, pull a candidate from the queue, append each possible character A to Z to it, check if the new subsequence appears at least k times in S using the ESK helper. Okay. If valid, update the result and add subsequence to the queue. This is fine, two-point approach. Okay. So you put in a queue. Interesting. So we pull L or append each possible character A to Z to it. Check if the new subsequence appears at least k times. Okay. So we put A, that's not valid. B, oops, wait, what? A is not valid. B is not valid. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, actually, C is gonna be valid, but then that doesn't check the A condition, right? In that case, with L, that would be oh a candidate. Oh, we have a limited amount of candidate in this case. I mean, yeah. Oh, a candidate from the queue. Oh, I see. I see now. Yes. So the candidates are the characters that appears more than or equal to k times. Then we can use most. Yeah, okay. It's super hard. Oh my gosh. Terminate when accused. Okay. So for the pool candidate, append A to Z, check if the new example, if valid, update result, and add the new subsequence to the queue. What is the time complexity of this? Okay. So we pull. we put a bunch of candidates into the queue. Oh, and then we start a valid subsequence with that. With that specific. Okay, so let's say we start with L, and I mean, problem here is that from A to Z, oh, but we want in reverse, right? Like graphical order. I mean, it doesn't matter, I think. It doesn't matter. So we want to try A, B, C. Boom. C, but C is not valid. Let's say we uh start with E, right? So we're gonna try oh but eventually we're gonna have L. Wait, so do we have to check? Mm, okay. Oh yeah. Because when we make a counter and make a counter, you're gonna have the counter in order, so A, B, C, D, D, da, da, da. And then when we put the counter into the queue, we're gonna do A, then B, then C, then D, and then D is gonna be the lexicographical larger, and then we're gonna pull them first. First in, last out in this case. Okay, and then in this case, we're gonna have L, no, C, K, L, M, L, P, Q, R, S, T. It's actually gonna be T, right? But then T, or eventually we will get to L. So L, we're gonna put E. Oh yeah. So that's one thing that I was wondering. So E is valid. Is there any LT, LT? Okay, so LT is valid as well, right? So this is valid. LT, LT. Okay, this is valid. So we're gonna push that back to the queue, and for LT, okay, so oh, this is fine. But what if we had instead of this, we have LTE S L. This is fine. Yep, LeetCode. Let me write this down properly, right? What if we had like L L T S L E E T C O E, right? What if we had this? Oh my gosh, dude. Then the answer would be LTE LTE. Yes. Okay. Now when we append LE, that's going to be an answer. So we're going to append it, check if it's valid. In this case, LE is valid, but LE is not the answer, right? The answer is LT. But how are we going to get back to LT? Because we're going to append LE for each level subsequence length. What candidate from the queue and each possible. Yeah, let me look at solution. This is confusing. Okay, so queue, like queue, we're gonna pop for character. Okay. Wait, what? Queue the pop left, which is this thing. For character in character, this line for each character is going to be current plus this. If is k, rest is equal to next, pen next. Oh, okay. At the beginning, you're just adding each character, and you check if that character is an answer. So everything, yeah, so that's gonna be all the characters. And then next time, we will only have L once, and then we will try LE. I mean, it doesn't matter if LE is an answer, because LT is a better answer. Oh, that's why, wait, but LEE and LEE is also an answer, but LTE is a better answer. Since we are going in lexicographical order, the larger one will be appended to the end, will be updated to the end, but not necessarily. Wait, yeah, we want the longest. But what if, in this case, I- I'm I'm trying to find ways that this wouldn't work because I don't understand completely this code yet. That's why I'm trying to see why that code works. So ls. Oh, let me add an s somewhere here. Okay, so that ls will be a valid answer, right? Yes, that will be a valid answer. And that will be the last one to be updated, right? Because we go in order, we add, we check if that's right, then rest is to go to this, and then we append that to the answer, right? So ls, but we also append, I was wrong. Yeah, we append everything. Le, ls, oops, ls. Oh, ls can be an answer compared to this, but that's going to be the queue. Okay, now I see what's going on. Okay, now I see what's going on. Because we put in every single combination into it, but we keep track of the lexicographic larger. So ls will be in the result, but we also have le and ls in the queue, and then we will continue le, les, for example. Don't know. Actually, it's lt. Wait, okay, so we have ls and then le, and also we have lt. But one of them, for example, this one, LTE, that's larger. So that will update the result. This is super hard. I don't know how this one has that such a higher acceptance rate, honestly. Well, I think I finally understood now. Okay, uh, let's see. Yeah, so we have def valid k. Okay, so what do we need? We check. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we have a string. So let's do s, and then we return. Let's return true in this case for now. And then we have a queue. q is equal to dq dot no, it's not dq. It's collections dot dq, right? I think that was the same thing. Is that how you create a queue? I forgot. I have it over here. So q, yeah, dq, yep. So that's how you do it. And then you have this at the beginning. While q, oops, q, q is equal to q dot pop, right? But we're gonna append in like sort of order, starting from A all the way to Z. But what's the order we want to pop? Oh, we want to append to a side and then pop from the left other side. Okay, so when append, we're gonna pop to append to the right, but we want to pop to the left. And then we keep shifting, yep, and updating the size. That's why it's pop left. Okay. And then for each character, so that's going to be for I in range of 26. Oops. Oh my gosh. For I in range of 26. So I think let's see. So if we do char of ord of A plus 0, that's going to be A, but if we do 25, that should be Z. Yep. So what we can do here is 36. Next is equal to current plus char of ord of A plus I, right? We have the best right here. Best is equal to this. And then if valid k next, then we can do best is equal to the next, right? And then we also want to append that, so q dot append next. At the end, we just return best. Okay, so if it's valid, then best is equal to this, and then we also append that one to the queue so we can pop later and then build a longer string. Now for the valid, uh, let's see. Let's use a two-pointer approach. Okay, so we're going to do count is equal to 0. The why this one went count is equal to 0. And then let's do a two-pointer. So I is equal to 0 is 0. Let's do, oh, we have 2s. So it's going to be next. Let's do current string, substring. And then we have, okay, so we have count is equal to 0. So let's do sub I, which is for the substring, and si, which is actually for the string. And then let's do the following. So while si is less than or is less than length of s, want to check. Okay, so if sub I is greater or equal, actually to be equal to the length of current sub, that means that we build. Let's see. So we build one successfully, right? But if we did that, we match the last one, boom. So that's going to be uh that's it. So we're gonna put one pointer to the substring, da da da, and move forward. Once this is done, boom, move to the zero, keep going, right? And then what if at the end we matched? Oh, I can check it out later. Yeah, I can check the sum later. Okay. Uh, we can check after. So it was if S and XSI is equal to sub print sub index sub I, that means that we have a match. So if we have a match, sub I plus equals one. Okay. And then if sub I is equal to the length of print sub count plus equals one, sub I is equal to zero. There you go. And then we always want to increase SI. So start with zero with both. And then if SI we have a matching, we go one. If sub is equal to the length of current sub, count plus equals one, so as equal to zero. But at the end, we always want to increase SI. And then return count is equal to K. And I think that's it. Let's see. I might be missing something. Forgot to. If oh, this is not. Yeah, this should be. Oops, right here. Right? Yes. I don't want to always append. I mean, if the currency is not valid, don't then we don't want to keep going at it that one, right? Let's see, give submit. Wrong answer. Interesting. Wait, what? B B B B B B B B B B B B. Yeah. Let me use this one. Um. So the fact that I return nothing means that let's see. Yeah, I am adding BB. I'm definitely adding BB. So B, it's I know why. Because the first time I get to B, I count the B. So one, two, three, four, five, blah, blah, blah. That will go over three. So that's not valid. So return count, it's greater or equal to K. There you go. Oh my gosh. I think that's right. Okay, you know. But then I see another problem right here now. See if I'm gonna get that one. Yeah. Oh, our time limit exceeded now. It's weird. Now, mm, I think its count is greater than equal k div. Oh wait, it's less than equal to k. Its length. Oh, that was the hint right here, right? Does not exceed n divided by k. Yeah, it's less than length of s divided by k. Yeah, that's the. Hmm. The length of the longest subsequence does not exceed n over k. I think so. That's use case. Let's see. That might be, or maybe not. Might still get, yeah, taking too long. Oh, that's actually on this one. Interesting. Maybe greater? Hmm, maybe greater. Let's see. Nope, still not. Okay. I'm missing something right here. Let's see. So we count. Can I see? So where's oh test case right here? But like here, we want to be BBB, right? Um, oh, I should have. Oh my god, time limit again. So we have BBBB, but BB, hmm, that will go over the limit because we have too many B's, right? Because before I had what? I had equal to K, but now I had equal to K, but we don't want equal to K, right? Because if we have more, in this case we have BBB, a bunch of B's, in the future we will be able to break those apart and then create substrings of those B's. So we do want, yeah, I wonder, okay, yeah, let's see a solution here. Did I do something wrong when checking for char? Oh, so you just return if count is equal to K. Okay, so yeah, in this case, the problem here is that B doesn't go into the answer because we have too many B's. Yep, we have too many B's in this case. We have too many B's. let's see what he did here. So, oh, I think the way he's checking is different than mine. So is K taking the next S and K? What is S and K? Oh, S and K is the okay. For character in T, if I is less than length of substring, yeah. So I think that's going to be. I mean, it should be greater or equal to K, right? But I tried this. I tried this before. It didn't work. We got time exceeded. Oh, it didn't work. Wait, what? Got a timeout. Oh, I see why. It's because okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. So count is equal to K. Return true. False. I think yeah. This way we will stop early. I mean, that's pretty much it's kind of like the same. Probably gonna get another timeout here. Come on. Yep, another timeout. Am I doing some unnecessary calculation right here? I mean, I'm doing this one as I should, and then I is equal to 0 for char. Char is equal to this. If I is less than, oh, yep, okay. If I is equal to length, if, okay, if, wait, if I is less than sub and character is equal to I plus equals 1, if I is equal to, okay. As we go to the next one, for char and t. Oh, we don't do, wait, what? Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, it's doing the same thing. You're gonna loop over the whole thing, over the whole thing. Yeah, that's fine. That's the 2 pointer normal. I think this is the same I have. Uh, hmm. Am I doing this part wrong? Is this faster than mine? They're like the same thing. Like I'm looping over the whole thing once. I'm always like increase s by 1. And then if sub I is equal to that character, we just move forward by 1. And then if sub I is equal to da 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 da, count plus 1, if k da da da, we get, I mean, okay. Mm, let's see if this one is faster than mine. Because this is faster than mine, then let me just grab the body. Why do we have T and then K? Like, what's the difference? What are you passing as a T? You're passing S? Okay. You have access to S right here. Why do you? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Uh, copy this whole thing. But then I need to, oops, let me get No, here, here. I need to put this right here. Count. This is us. This is clean sub. This is also clean sub. Clean, clean sub. Well, this is why this. There you go. So mine took 382. Let's see now. Okay, so that was wrong. And then wait, what's the difference between mine and this one? I mean, I'm always increasing by one, so this is normal for loop. For char and s, if I is less than, okay, if char, we add I plus one. If is what is a for loop that much faster than a while loop? I mean, I don't see how those loops are different. There's no way it's that much faster. Let's see if that works. That does work. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean it is super slow, but I guess that for loop is that much faster than a while loop. It's like, I mean, in this case, I have a pointer into the main string, the substring. I check if they're equal. If they're equal, I move both. If not, I just move this, boom, match, go so on and so forth. And then on this one, for each character in S, we have a count that goes to the substring. And then, yeah, if I is equal to the length of substring, I is equal to 0, count plus 1. And then with count, I mean, it's literally the same thing. Hmm. Okay, I guess, yeah. I mean, I'm just change the way the valid case is being used. So I count is equal to 0, I is equal to 0 for char and s. Uh, if c is equal to print sub index I plus equals 1. If I is equal to the length of the current sub, then count plus equals 1. I is equal to 0. If count is equal to k, return true, return false. I think that's it, right? That's all. And I've seen this before, like, whenever I do a while loop, it just takes so long. But a for loop works fine. But I thought like in a low level, they should be the same thing, right? A for loop is pretty much a while loop just modified, right? Because you have a bunch of instructions and then you have a condition. If if it matches the condition or not, you just go back to the initial position of the loop, the jump, and then keep doing that. So I don't know why the for loop is always better. I might just stop using while, to be honest, from now on. Okay, that took a really long time to figure this one out. Yeah, I thought this one was like a really hard question, and I was surprised with the acceptance rate for this one. So yes, I think that's all I have this one. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.